There it is. All right. I think we're actually on here and live. Josh will let me know. Audio sounds fine. Good deal. Well, we've got some guests tonight. I am going to be by myself, so help me out with questions or whatever. But I've got the people from George West, Big Blues Cooking Crew, that's just about to come on now, and we're going to talk about their event. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Wow, I got all three of you.
Yes.
This is awesome. So how are we doing?
All right. How are you?
I'm good. It was a long day at work, and I got everything set up somehow.
So did we.
You guys got a big event coming up?
We do, yes. It is
Now,
our
your event, go ahead.
our second annual memorial cook-off for Big Lou.
For Big Lou. And if for people who don't know who Big Lou is, he's a man I respected immensely and look forward to seeing every year. And he was also an SCA member. He actually cooked our first SCA event.
Yes.
Or had us never seen him without a smile.
He cooked in the first SCA event along with my son, who placed. He was 4 when he started cooking, and he got first place at that cook-off also.
There we go. That was a long time ago.
Yes, it was. He was yes.
I believe I still have a picture of him from that event too.
Yes, he's 19 now, so yeah, that was a long time ago.
It's unbelievable. How are you, Kathy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you.
This is Marisa.
Hi.
Hi, Marisa.
How are
Look
you?
forward to meeting you at the event.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. We're excited that you guys are coming out. Yeah. Can't wait to see you.
To be there. I'm going to pull your flyer up because we had some changes to your event. Let me add that to the mix and see if I can do it without blowing things up here. There it is. Where is it going to go? Okay, so we're on the side, and that's our event flyer there. We recently added a jackpot to your event.
Yes, we sure did.
And you guys tell everybody where George West is.
We are located in between San Antonio, Texas, and Corpus Christi. We're in the middle.
Okay. Excellent. So we're South Texas down there. It is worth the drive. I've been down there numerous times. Do you guys have a hotel set up for if people want to stay? Where do you recommend?
We do, and that's going to be at Best Western.
Okay.
And there's only one Best Western in town, and it's right across the highway from Dairy Queen.
Do you remember that Best Western used to have a restaurant in the parking lot?
Yes. It was called The Grill.
Yes, you remember
Yes,
that.
Nueces Grill, right? Yes.
We all ate. Well, I better be careful. Never mind.
My
I had a
mama
funny
used to
story
cook
about that
there
place.
very long time ago, but yes.
You did?
Yeah, my grandma did. She was the cook there for many years.
There we go. I just remember that for some reason. So on your event, this jackpot is something new that we're testing at different events. And some of the feedback you heard was people were worried about traveling that far for a single.
Correct.
So now if they enter the jackpot, they could still, they can get SCA points, going to get a golden ticket. And then we got Big Lou Memorial license plates.
Yes, yes.
Brent, your audio cut out. No.
We can barely.
Well, it just sounds like you're underwater.
Oh, well, I've been drinking.
There you go.
There you go.
I just turned it up. Right. Sorry about that. We had some trouble last week, didn't we? I said, I'm going to do it anyway. All right. Well, tell everybody about where the location is and what's going on Friday night, and then kind of work through your Saturday stuff.
The location is at the Live Oak County Park. That is located a little bit closer to George West, but it is in between George West and Three Rivers, Texas. We are considered Live Oak County, and that is the name of our park. Friday night we have it's for the kiddos. It's Friday night. So we have the Kids Q is Friday night. Where
We have the home run derby also.
Yes,
out there.
a home run derby for the kiddos. So yes, it's the
Cool.
kiddos. Friday night is for the kiddos.
Okay, great. And Saturday is a long day, a lot of categories, a lot of opportunities.
Yes, yes.
And Lou liked that chef's choice thing, if I remember right.
Yes.
We did a challenge down there one year.
Yes, yes.
He could cook anything, so.
And so I can give the address real quick. It's
Sure.
226 Airport Road, George West, Texas.
There you go. Donovan seems pretty fired up back here.
He's our
I think
fireworks
Donovan's always
guy,
fired
so
up, though.
he's excited about the fireworks show. He does. We let him
So-
handle the big stuff.
Is he handling the fireworks?
Yeah.
Oh my.
He
Get
did
ready.
actually really good last year.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brought a
he's a
couple
nice
of guys
guy.
out from the fire department. We brought a couple trucks out, and we let him in charge, and he handled it really well.
Yes.
Very nice. We
Yeah.
do one in the neighborhood, and it can get a little dicey out here because we don't have the advantage of knowing someone that's a fire person.
Yeah. I know.
Do you call a female firefighter?
Yeah,
Firefighter?
maybe we might.
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to be after awards, fireworks show.
Yes.
I want to talk about that jackpot. The way the jackpot's going to work is after they turn in their steak, at 3:00, we're going to hand them a grab bag with 2 steaks. There's not a steak selection, and these will be the leftover steaks off of the table. They will get them and see what they can do with them. They'll turn them in at, come on, Brett, 7:15 to 7:30, and they can do whatever they want in between with those steaks. But the winner is going to get the golden ticket. They'll get SCA points, and of course those big blue license plates. So I noticed a couple people already signed up today for that.
Good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And Brent, really quick, I think I just want to talk about when people come and they support this event, what they're supporting, because I think that these girls do a really good job about sharing these events and talking about, what's going on. But one of the things that I always tell them, I'm like, you guys got to highlight this. You guys got to highlight this. And they're like, they're so humble and they are so generous. And they lead with the heart like Big Lou, right? I mean, directly from him. And they've definitely followed his footsteps. But his vision for the funds that were earned with this is to immediately give back. So Big Lou's cooking crew was in Kerrville feeding first responders and victims from the flood. They spent all day out there barbecuing and cooking for them at the fire department. And those are just things that they do that is one example of where their heart is as a crew. This is a nonprofit, so all the money, of course, naturally goes back into the community. But this particular event is going back, all the funds are going back into the park, which is the county park for Live Oak County. All the funds are going back into the park to help improve and update those facilities. They're adding gazebos, they're adding storage, they're adding different things that are going to improve that park. And so this is just a really, really big deal to local people in the community. But whenever people are showing up to come and barbecue for this, and they're getting all of the perks, right? Like they're getting all of the bells and whistles that come with this kind of competition, but they're also be able to know, hey, whenever we leave this weekend, we know that what we did is helping make an impact on this small community in South Texas.
Very well said. Very well. Yeah,
This is why I
you guys
needed
have
her.
always done such great charitable work.
She's here because she can do the spill a lot better than we
I
can.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So you're the face, she's the voice.
Yes.
Kathy's just there to model for us.
Yeah.
No, it's a great time down there. You guys genuinely make it fun for the cooks. I mean, everyone feels very welcome. And when you asked me about it, and I'm like, yes, we'd love to do one down there again. It's one of Shelly's favorite places to go. So she'll be coming down there to make sure I'm running things right, of course.
Keep you in
But,
line.
no, we're looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good event. I think we talked about the hotel. And
A past event that we did that some might remember participating in was back in 2017 when we did it through the Fair Association.
mhm,
Yeah, that was back in March 2017, and that at that point we had about over 50 teams
Yeah, we had a lot of teams that year.
compete, and so
and it was also a goat cook-off.
Yes.
yes.
3 years in a row, somebody turned in turkey leg as a goat. And I DQ'd them 3 years in a row.
Yes.
And the same judges that judged it, and they're like, the turkey's back. I don't know who it was, but
No.
they knew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to happen anymore. We're not doing goat this year.
No.
And that was a bring your own goat competition, wasn't it?
That originally started out as a cabrito cook-off, yes, and
Yeah.
Dad Big Lou wanted to try to make it as big as possible, and so that's when we branched out to do it through SCA, and he succeeded. We, like I said, we had over 50 teams, and we had a lot of fun doing those. So this is why we're coming back to the SCA, so we can get to where we used to be.
There you go. Well, you probably didn't know this, but back in the day, he would just send me a message out of the blue, just, hey, Brett, thinking about you. Hope you're doing okay today. And it was always at the right time that he sent it. And I'm sure he did that for other people too. That was his heart.
Yes, he did. Yeah, I have a lot of people that they miss that, and I didn't realize how many people, but there is a lot. Yeah, he would do that a lot. Yes.
When I came down for the funeral, just hearing the pastor talk, and I didn't realize the depth almost of how much he impacted that community. So we're proud to be part of the event, and can't wait to see you guys soon.
Yes, we're excited for y'all to be back.
Yep.
We love you guys. We love the SCA crew, the families, and so we're ready to bring that back. So that's our goal is to bring it back. So
would you like to thank any of your sponsors or anyone?
Yes, we have quite a bit of sponsors on here, and I will have.
For the record, this is peach tea.
Oh yes, yeah, we got some
For
of
the
that peach tea too.
Yeah,
For the record, he says.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting texts. What's in the cup?
Oh gosh.
So we have Coastal Valve, Texas Twisted, Doug Sal, Carly Martinez, Texas Industrial Fire. They're doing the fireworks. We are very excited for them. Mabel and Tommy are donating those fireworks, and that's going to be a really good time. We hope that everybody can stay and watch those. I'm going to say that wrong. Guidos Construction.
Yes, I believe so.
Guidos Construction, Diamond Field Services, Sunny Creek, Lone Star Moon Jump. And with Lone Star Moon Jump, we're also going to have on Friday, we're going to have that space for the kiddos. Friday and Saturday?
Friday and Saturday.
We're going to have the jumpy houses out. So please, everybody bring their kids while y'all cook and compete. Your kids will not be bored. Sage Custom Designs, the Edlin family, the Dela Cruz family, the Thomas family, the Rhodes family, the Ibanez family, PayPal birthday.
Oh yes, that is for my birthday. I asked to have funds donated to Big Lou's Cooking Crew, and
awesome.
I was able to raise a little over $1,200. So that is
excellent.
going to the festival.
That is awesome.
So, yes, that's what that is.
Shabby Shack, Brenda Galvan, the George West Chamber of Commerce, and Alamo Lumber. So big thank you to all of these sponsors. And Big Dog Vapes out of Three Rivers is also one of our sponsors. So we appreciate all the support, and we'll be able to also thank them at the event. between bands, we'll make sure that we mention these names again. And then the bands.
We do have bands playing starting at 4:00. We have Tyler McCumber Band.
Mm-hmm.
Conjunto 59.
Oh, yes. Conjunto 59, Tyler McCumber. And then Isaac Jacob Band is Saturday at 9:30, and that will be after all the judging and everything and the fireworks. So
Excellent. Sounds like a full day of entertainment.
Yes. We have a watermelon eating contest as well. We do have a
we have a 5K. So in case you want to like earn your beer, gotta earn those beer carbs.
Burn off those calories.
Earn the sweet tea sugar, I guess, whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
But that is going to be on the Saturday the 30th, but it's going to start at 6:30. So if you're kind of just around and you're like, you know what, I want to do that. It's a color run. So those are a lot of fun. You get to run and get all the color. The kids have fun doing it. And there will be a winner for our kids and adults. So if you have a kiddo that's like kind of bounced out from the jumpy houses, they can jump into this and go get splashed with color.
Yeah.
Excellent. Sounds great. Jimmy asked if we had covered ribs. It is bring your own ribs, and I need to look at the flyer, but I believe it could be, let me see how we posted it. It just says ribs, so you can bring baby back or spares, Jimmy.
correct.
So either one, whichever they want to bring, but you do provide your own ribs. The steaks are provided, but not the other categories.
And our margarita contest, a lot of people look forward to our margarita contest as well. So
I look forward to the leftovers.
yeah.
Yeah.
We all do.
Okay, your screen froze. Sorry about that. All right. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to say about the event? I think we're covered most of it so far.
Yeah, pretty much, covered. We
Awesome.
appreciate you.
Thank you, Kathy.
Yeah.
Marisa.
Thank you, Erica.
You're welcome.
And Marissa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Marisa. Thank you
We'll
so
see you
much. I look forward to seeing you guys soon.
Thank you.
Thanks for
having
coming
us
on.
We're
Thank
ready
you.
to see you.
All right. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Excellent. All right. We are going to move on. Those girls are awesome down there. All right. We're back. All right. This is, I'm trying to fly solo, folks. This is quite the challenge, but I think we're going to make this work. Hey, Ken. Good to see you, buddy. Haven't seen you in a week. Heck, less than that. You'd love to ever see one Tomahawk. Hey, he's coming on the show next. Big Dick Dolan. Good job, buddy. Good to see you. You're on there, and you're welcome, Jimmy. Of course. All right. Well, I've got our next guest ready to come on, Dave Nelson. We're going to let Dave introduce himself. Let's get him on there. Oh, David, your camera is not on.
My camera's not on. Let me see what I can do about that.
It may be a little slider on top.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. There's a microphone. The mic's on. Remove tags, edit name. No, I'm not seeing how to do it. Anyway, I'm looking good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
it's
kind of a cyclops looking, but
yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah. It says stop mic cam. We don't want to do that.
No.
So I don't know how to turn the cam on my computer.
That's okay. Let's
yeah.
I mean, if that's the worst thing that happens, this will be a dang good show, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and pop your flyer up while we're talking here.
Yeah, I sent you an email with a little list. I don't know if you saw that while you were on there, but just a few things to touch on. Hello, everybody from Wisconsin.
All right. He got the link. He's playing with it. All right. Good deal. So you're from Wisconsin. You have ran an event for the last 4 years. Is that correct?
Yep. I started 4 years ago, and we ran an event called Stakes for Paws. In our first 3 years, we raised money for the Lincoln County Humane Society. It all stayed local in Merrill, Wisconsin. And then last year, we partnered with the Lincoln County Sheriff's Department for their canine program. They had lost a dog, so we kept the name Stakes for Paws. And we had some success. There were people that have been there all 4 years that are coming back for my fifth. but there's been a lot of change. I quote unquote retired November 22nd from the business that I had started. And December 2nd, I started at a business called Tomahawk Trailer Sales in Tomahawk, Wisconsin. It's 20 miles north of where I was before. I still live in Merrill. But Don and Britta own the business up there. Great people to work for, great people for the community. And so they allowed me to bring SCA comp to Tomahawk. And for most everybody that is familiar with SCA, how do you explain an SCA event to someone that's never seen one or been to one?
Yes.
It's difficult. But
Yes.
we've been promoting it in the community. We partnered with an organization called Kinship of Tomahawk. And what Kinship does is they pair mentors with youth in need. And there's a couple of stories from people that I want to touch on. First of all, Tomahawk is a town of about 3,400 people. And Patty, everybody will meet Patty Hilgendorf. She's the executive of, I think that's her title, of Kinship. And they do a picnic. The picnic will be the same Saturday at the same park that we're doing our cook-off. And what they do at that picnic is they pass out backpacks and school supplies for children in need. So when I was meeting with her a couple of weeks ago, I said, Patty, how many people do you help out? She said, there's about 350 kids that get a backpack in a town of 3,400 people.
Wow. That's
an eye opener to me. As far as the people in need that you don't see every day, you don't know, you don't even think about. So that's where all of our funds are going this year. And then I do a spot on the local radio station in Tomahawk, first Tuesday of the month. It's a 20-minute spot. I go in with bullet points with Jeff, the DJ or the morning show guy, and we talk about all kinds of different things. And on that show, the first Tuesday of July, I told him I'm looking for someone, the audience, that I was looking for someone to help with food on Friday at our event.
Mm-hmm.
That was on Tuesday. Friday, in walks Eddie. I've met Eddie. Eddie been down to my old store before, and Eddie walked in and he said, Dave, you said you need help on Friday for food? And I said, yep. He said, Wendy and I got it covered. I said, really? He said, yep. He smokes pork loin rather than pulled pork. He does smoked pork loin sandwiches, and he does smoked cheesy hot dogs. And Wendy's got the food license, and Eddie loves to smoke. He said, we buy the food, we prep the food, we sell the food. Every penny goes to Kinship.
Wow.
And then the next thing out of his mouth was, he said, yeah, we've been involved with Kinship for years. They have a youth that just graduated from high school that they've been mentoring since age 7. And they helped him get his driver's license. They helped him get his first car. They helped him take care of some other things. The boy's mother recently died. They took care of taking care of a funeral for the mother. And now they have another boy they're mentoring that's 7 years old. And he lives in a trailer with several other brothers and sisters and a mother. It's just a terrible situation. 7 years old, and they just recently took him to Walmart. The first time he'd ever been to Walmart. So I'm really happy to be supporting that type of an organization where they are, doing so much for the community. And so that's the move to where it is. It's at Sarah Park, which is a city park that's right on the Wisconsin River. There's an ice arena there. That's where the judges will be, out of sight and mind of everyone when they're doing their judging. And it's just going to be an awesome event. They have 10 campsites. I don't know how many of those sites are reserved by our cooks, but some are. And right now, my biggest battle is to drum up a few more cooks between now and next Saturday.
Well, you've got a lot of opportunities for golden tickets. I believe it's a triple.
It's a quad if you count the jackpot stake.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. That's 44 stake points. It's stake A, stake B, stake C. We're running our jackpot a little bit different than some of the other ones in that you don't get 2 stakes. You get 1. It'll be a blind stake in a box or in a bag. Mm-hmm. And they'll, like you said earlier, those stakes are distributed after final turn-in of the regular stakes. But it's $25. You get 1 stake. There's no cash payout. There's points. There's golden ticket, and there's a certificate, plus a little medal we're going to have for the top 3. So that's really exciting. And then so anybody that's in a points chase, I mean, there's only one other event going on in the country, I think, that same weekend. And if you come north to our fresh northern Wisconsin air, anybody down the south will get a little break from what you've been dealing with down there. You were here a week ago. You know what it's like.
Oh, yeah. It was 78 degrees. It was amazing.
Yeah. And so the Saleys are our reps. That'll be a first for me. They're coming up. They're excited about it.
Oh, they're good.
And the mayor of Stake is coming into town. He's been here for the last 2 comps and loved it up here. And we have to serve up a couple of old maple syrup, Wisconsin old fashions, and some, we call it Wildcat up here, a little of the raw beef with onion. And boy, Ken was in heaven last year when we did that.
Huh.
So we're gonna have some fun. It's a great venue. It's a great time. I sent you, I don't know if you saw it, I sent you a proof of our donor list, and there's either 21 or 22 donors on there. Local companies, a number of our vendors, some of the trailer companies, some of our accessory people, ARE truck caps. They're actually going to do a deal for the next 30 days. If someone buys a cap from me and mentions this, they'll donate $100 to Kinship for each one of those that we sell, beyond what they've already donated. So there's just a lot to come for. And then our ancillaries, Friday night, we've got sliders or appetizers. Should be great ones to pass for the people that come up. And Saturday, pancake, which I've told has never been done. So we're breaking new ground there. And then anything locally grown sweet corn, which I started the first year. There's a local grower that donates the corn. The Hattichecks have done real well with that when they come up from Iowa. But it's last year, the corn was picked. The first day that they picked corn was the morning of our event. And I talked to the farmer, to the grower here a week or 2 ago, and he said, yep, we should be ready. So we're also going to be doing on Saturday, we'll be smoking corn on the cob in the husk for sale to the public. And then we've got a vendor up here that's got a food trailer. His name is Art Murgett. He's got Murgett's Mouthwatering Mayhem. And he's a hoot, but he donates all his profits and tips every time that he does an event. A wonderful guy, great food. I know there's people that are excited. He wasn't there last year, and there's people that are excited he's coming back.
Excellent. Dan Dickey says if you want to come north, he'll help him out with some supplies, I believe. Well,
that's another thing. If you're coming from further away, typically Minneapolis is a cheap flight, and we're about 4 hours from Minneapolis by car. There's also an airport in Mosinee, Wisconsin, called CWA, Central Wisconsin Airport. That's an hour from us. And then there's one in Rhinelander, which is a half an hour from us. Not as many flights going to Rhinelander and CWA, and they're going to be more expensive. But heck, you don't have much of a drive. We'd probably be able to find somebody, give somebody a ride. And like Dan said, there are people that if you're coming and you need some help, there are cooks that will help you out with grills and tables if we can, for sure, to get more people up here.
Excellent. 4 Golden Steak tickets, 4 ancillaries, 3. How many ancillaries?
4. 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, plus a kids hamburger cook-off. Now we're going to try and rope in some of the local kids with their mentors to bring them in. The sign-up has been slow on that. There's 1 or 2 of the cooks' kids that have signed up. It's a free sign-up. There's no cash payout. There's certificates and medals and bragging rights. And the cooks don't know it yet, but we had a little trouble coming up with grills and the Saleys don't know this yet. We had a little trouble coming up with grills for the kids to use. And so what I'm going to ask cooks to do on Friday is to consider mentoring one of the youth for the hamburger cook-off. Show them the ropes as far as how you prep something for a competition, help them with the turn-in box, and maybe have those mentors and youth there for the cooks meeting, so they get to see the steak selection and the whole process. And so I know that some of the cooks that I know that are coming would be more than happy to do that.
Oh, certainly. Yeah, I bet most of them would be willing to help with that.
Yeah. So now I just need to get a few more of those kids signed up. So we're doing pretty decent on steak sign up. We have 16 signed up. Most of them are signed up for all 3 steaks. We just changed to that format where we moved the Friday steak to Saturday about a week ago. So people had signed up prior to that haven't necessarily signed up for the third steak yet. And then, we had a jackpot. So, but you can get back in there with Ken or get a hold of me, basically with Ken Phillips, and, get those reservations changed. Jump in there because, man, cranking 4 steaks out, it'll be fun to watch. And there'll be a lot of people sweating a little bit by the end of that day.
Oh, there will be. Yeah. We'll make for some exciting awards for sure.
Yep. So wonderful. I'm seeing, I'm just kind of reading the comments that are coming in. Dan says he's all in. Dan came up for the first year last year, and he smoked some pulled pork for us for the public because, like I said, Art wasn't there with his trailer. We needed somebody to crank out some food, and he was more than willing to help out.
Dan's always willing to help out. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
And probably have his brother with him too. So
no, I think Dave's got another commitment. Dave was here. They kind of alternate. Dave's been here and Dan's been here, but different years.
There you go. Dick Dolan's willing to help.
Yeah, awesome. Yep, Dick's coming up for the first time. I think Larry's signing up, but he's not signed up yet, right, Dick?
Come on, Dick, get Larry signed up, buddy. Awesome. Well, you've got some of the best reps up there. You're gonna have. If you haven't experienced them, they do a great job. And of course, you got Ken there as well. He's going to shake hands and kiss babies, and he does a great job. You got an A team.
I've watched the Saleys. I've watched the Saleys at work over at Hudson at Damon's comp over there one year, and Damon highly recommended the Saleys. Everybody you talk to says if you can get the Saleys, get the Saleys. And the way that happened is Ken was going to come up, and then he got a hold of me a couple of months ago, and he said, "Dave," he said, I got a conflict. There's another comp that I've gone to for a couple of years that I have to go to. Mm-hmm. And so I'm not going to be able to be at your event. And he was really bummed out. And I said, okay, what are my options? So he gave me a couple of options, one of which was the Saleys. And I reached out to them and they said, absolutely, they're all in. And a few weeks later, Ken got back to me and said, hey, the schedule changed. I can come. I said,
great.
What do I do? He says, well, keep the Saleys coming. I'll come too. So we're going to have a great time. Yeah.
Excellent. The teams know them very well as well, so it'll be I think you're going to have a good time.
I hope so. Well, I know everybody's going to have a good time. It's just a question of getting people up here in the North Woods, and the Geist Meats has been our steak supplier all 4 years, and they are again this year. They make a pretty substantial donation to us, and people have said it's really good meat. So you cooks that come in, you guys know. So we've got a good reputation that way.
Oh.
I had mine. If the camera was working, you would have seen my helper in my arms too.
Are you there?
Because you there? Yeah. He lost us. I could see you and hear you. Anyway, okay. I had my little helper, my little dog in my lap when we first started, knowing the camera wasn't working. But no, thanks for having me on. Thanks everyone that's been here, that's been a part of.
Dog jumped off me and ripped everything out of my head. Right.
You got it. Are you back and ready to go again?
All right.
Are you set?
Jimmy, if you can hear me, let me know, please.
I can hear you.
Kids Q can't wait. There we go.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Are we there?
Yeah. Can you hear me? I can hear you. I don't know if anybody else can hear me, but I can hear you and see you. Now I can't hear you. Now you're off. I can't hear you, Brett. I don't know if you can hear me. I can't hear you. Nothing. Dang dogs. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. You're gone. Can anybody hear me? I don't know. But I can't hear Brett.